You've probably been told to control the distance by moving your feet more or keeping your hands out. But it doesn't actually work like that. Distance is not just how far you stand. Distance is who reacts first. If you always react to her, she controls the range, even if you're the one moving more. Here's the mechanism. Your opponent can only attack when her brain thinks it's safe. That decision is based on what she sees from you. If you give her nothing, she gets to choose the timing and the distance. But if you constantly force her to solve small problems with her guard, her eyes, and her balance, her brain is busy reacting instead of planning. When she's reacting, she has to show you what she wants to do earlier. That's how you read, trap, and control distance without chasing. Trick number 1. Use fake entries instead of random movement. You don't just bounce in and out. You step your lead foot in like you're entering, then you freeze your upper body and watch. You're not committing the punch yet. You're asking her a question. Do you step back, shell up, or punch? Her reaction tells you where the real distance is. If she always steps back, you know you can steal ground before punching. If she always plants and swings, you know the line where her counter starts. Example. You're at mid-range. You slide your front foot in 2 inches, hands high, chin tucked. She immediately leans back and lifts her guard. You don't punch. You just reset your front foot out. Now you know. That 2-inch step is enough to make her react. On the next one, you step that same distance. She lifts her guard, and now you add the right hand straight through the middle before she finishes backing up. Trick number 2. Make her react to your hand, not your feet. Your lead hand is a distance probe. You flash it, feint it, half extend it. You're not trying to land every time. You're trying to force a predictable reaction. If she reaches to parry, you know her hand will leave her face. If she blinks and shells up, you know she gives up vision when you touch that range. Example. You're just outside jab range. You twitch your lead hand 3 times without stepping. First time she swats. Second time she swats again. Third time, you start the same twitch, but instead of fully extending the jab, you step in at the same time and hook around her parrying hand, because you already know she will reach. Trick number 3. Use level changes to pull her punches out. Distance isn't only left and right. It's also high and low. When you drop your level at the edge of range, a lot of opponents will shoot a jab or cross down at you. You want that. When you dip your knees like you're going to the body, you're not fixed in place. You're baiting her to punch at what she thinks is a new distance. Example. You're at long range. You bend your knees slightly and dip your head off the center line, but you don't step in yet. She throws a long jab at your head. Because you dipped, her jab falls short. Now you know. Her full reach from that stance is still a few inches away from you. Next time you dip, you step inside that known reach and come up with a body shot as her jab sails over your shoulder. Trick number 4. Punish the first step, not the punch. Most people try to defend the glove. Instead, you defend the idea behind it. Your opponent has to shift weight or step before any serious punch. If you train your eyes to catch that first weight transfer, you can intercept with a jab, a check hook, or a step off before the punch even launches. Example. You're in front of a pressure fighter. You sit just outside her jab. You stare at her front shoulder and front knee, not her gloves. Each time her front knee twitches forward, you stick a hard jab into her chest and angle off. She learns that every time she tries to start her attack, she gets hit and turned. You're not faster than her jab. You're earlier than her decision. To train this, you don't start with hard sparring. Start with controlled partner drills. First, do fake entries. You step your front foot in and out while your partner's job is to either step back, shell, or jab on a cue. Your goal is not to land. Your goal is to read and call out what she does as soon as you see the first sign. 10 rounds of 3 minutes just on that will sharpen your recognition. Second, work lead hand probes on the heavy bag and with a partner. On the bag, throw 1 real jab for every 3 feints. Step in only when you feel balanced and ready to continue. With a partner, agree that your jab is light and your focus is seeing their reaction, not scoring. Do this a few rounds each session. Third, drill level changes and reaction baits. Shadow box with a focus on dipping at the edge of imaginary range, then either stepping in or pulling back. With a partner, have them throw a jab every time you dip. You learn exactly how far their arm can reach from that stance. Last, on light sparring days, give yourself one rule. You only attack after your opponent reacts to you first. No random lunges. No chasing. Feint, watch, then go. Over a few weeks, this trains your brain to see distance as reactions, not just space, and that's when you really start controlling the rain.